Oh my goodness! Greetings, Gunkers, on a Thursday. Not doing it tonight show on June 1st at 9:00 here with the guys. Xavier, that cat right there. Dennis drinking some very very big drink of the night, and Johnny right below me. I'm
With
kind of
that
sitting
with
on
that
right now.
Squabble Lane bowling pun that was sitting right there on a fifth grade t-ball game, and I didn't see it, and I'm finally saying it now. Instead of
Yes.
Southampton's lane, it's right there for us. It's Squabble Lanes, the 2-lane bowling alley.
Squabbling. So what we're going to do tonight is we're just doing a little catch up since he's coming back, I guess, next week for the next, I don't know. I don't know if it's 12 shows, but let's go with it for right now.
No, 9. It's 9 as it was
3,
last
6,
year.
9. So you believe that he's not going to work the last week of June?
Oh, no, he's going to take a week off and then work the last week of June. He did that before.
Well, you keep in mind, he's already missing the first week of June.
That's true.
Well, okay, let's go with.
No, he didn't. May ended on Wednesday, so he's going to be in.
Hey, that's how I count them.
All right, boys. Well, what we'll do is let's just review the calendar. I'm not doing a let's go to the calendar because Bonjovial didn't know that we were doing a show tonight, so he was not prepared with our June calendar. Yes, exactly. I mean, I can do May since we only played that one once. I can do that for us if we want. Here we go.
Let's go to the calendar. May.
It's kind of like you are like our Marianne from Brooklyn.
Oh, I can't believe you said that, though. That just registered. I was enjoying. You said something nice to me for once. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So, Monique, who is, like, do you wish that you were, oh my gosh, why am I drawing up Marianne from Brooklyn? You're kind of like the podcasting Marianne from Brooklyn.
Do I wish I was Marianne from Brooklyn?
Yeah, I wish you were best friends with her.
I have no thoughts.
Shots fired.
I have no thoughts about having a hero worship. He's such a jerk. Okay, so let's go to 2021. And let's see. Okay, so here's 2021. And if you will note on here, April, May. So May, same thing. He did take the 2 weeks off, and then he worked for 4 weeks.
Oh, he did work
So
12 days.
that was
9.
2021. 2021. Then in 2022, which I will put up right this moment. 2022, same thing. So I don't know what made me think that he might have come in the day after Memorial Day. I have no idea why I thought that.
I have no idea why you think that either.
No, I wasn't thinking. But nonetheless, there he is. Same 2 weeks off, and then 4 weeks. So yeah,
4 weeks of nothing. Yay.
4 weeks of nothing. So yeah, that's been the going schedule. So we're going to talk a little bit about what our two favorite Skeletors have been doing since they're off, and then we decided that we'll then spend the next quality half hour reviewing the Hamptons Hideaway, Chimney Manor, as we call it, 17 Squabble Lane. I posted for posterity the pictures one more time of the house. But now let's like nitpick it a little bit and see what goes on there. Xavier and I were on the phone the other day, and we were looking at the home, and then we were looking at comparable homes that are around the same price, and they're so gorgeous compared to his.
Oh my God, it's not even close.
It's not even close. It's just kind of awful. So we're gonna do a little bit of that. Okay, FACP. House vacation isn't relevant. It's not.
Well, it's redundant.
But it's right. It's, and a lot of people, I guess, don't realize it's vacation. A lot of people were kind of angry on Reddit. There were a lot of posts about, where the hell is Howard Stern was like a big one from last week. Where's the hell is Howard Stern? 2 week vacation? Wasn't he just on vacation a couple of months ago? Anyone know his schedule? I get more ads and best of replay shows than I do the actual show. Maybe time to cancel.
So
wait, who was this person that never realized this was the thing?
I mean, really, that out of it? I want those drugs. The thing is, Howard, the only difference between vacation weeks and show weeks is that there's just not new garbage. It's just old garbage recycled. When he's there, it's just new garbage. I mean, and that's really the only difference. Because honestly, him there or not, the show is unlistenable. I mean, it truly is. And,
Yeah.
And the other difference is that when he's there, he tries to make some sort of news story for himself, so at least he seems almost
Stays relevant.
Almost.
Right.
Almost relevant.
Abe Rizzo is right. I don't want to gaslight everybody, Affy, but he's the announcement is when he's not on vacation, because the vacation is 90% of his year. That's the normal thing. I don't know why everybody's so shell shocked. I coined the thing, vacation-lution for a reason. When he got to Sirius, the goal was Opie will tell you this, do as little live radio as humanly possible and take as much vacation as possible. That's the goal. I don't know why everybody's surprised that he doesn't. He gets more time off. He benefits more from Memorial Day than General Patton does. Do you know anyone in the world that gets 2 weeks off for Memorial Day? His goal,
He says he
as
probably
we said
didn't
before,
even go anywhere. Just sat in his cage with golden bars as Rapunzel plays with her cats.
Pretty much,
it's pretty accurate.
I know Rapunzel's been all over the place lately.
You see the writer's strike going on now. You know that Howard's looking at that going, oh, wait a minute, I deserve the same time off as the writers do. He's looking at that as that he's somehow getting screwed, that their
100%.
unpaid time, he should get the time off they have. So if you coordinate it with Kimmel, he's somehow, like Dennis predicted, I almost went along with, that he was going to be off from Memorial Day all the way to post-Labor Day.
I wonder if he's working up to that for next year and the year after, for his final 2 years.
You know what? After the Kimmel vacate, because strike 100%, he's trying to figure out how he can duplicate that next year.
Yeah, I have a feeling about that because just the number of shows left. That what he said when he started the contract, and Marion the Crow came in and said how many shows there were, and the math doesn't add up to do 92 shows this year and next year and the year after, because that'll be too many shows. So sooner or later he's going to have to do a big slash, and I have and the jealousy of Kimmel, especially now because Kimmel's getting a long vacation.
Oh my goodness! It must
Dennis,
be
as
killing
soon as
him.
that writer's strike was announced, Howard's like,
It
I'm
must
so
be
jealous.
killing him.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question, though. Does he... I heard last week, it was like this word on the street thing, that Fallon, as of this week, has stopped paying his writers because apparently he was paying them through the strike. Do you think
The
Kimmel's paying
drunkie?
his writers? You think Kimmel's paying his writers?
I doubt it.
I like this. Kimmel's a good guy. I mean, honestly, obviously his affiliation with Howard and his hero worship makes us hate him. But he's a good guy to work for. His whole, if you talk about nepotism and nepo babies, his whole effing fan. He's got five. His fifth cousin is like the PA. This week. And
Yes.
I changed my answer because
Yes.
he'd be paying his own family. So yeah,
You know who he's not paying? Adam Carolla.
Prudent Property says one of his absolute biggest mistakes was that he framed the times they don't do shows as vacations. Once he cut down the total shows he does so far, he should have started to talk about it like a TV show. Like, I'm a big John Oliver fan. His show takes long breaks, but Oliver doesn't talk about it like he's off on vacation.
All right.
But Howard's a sucker and a moron, so what do you expect?
So-
it's true. Why can't they just be on a break?
no.
Why can't
But
they
this
just be
has
on
always been the case, guys.
But
A break from what?
All right,
exactly.
we're making the argument. We're making a phallus argument here.
Phallus.
Phallus.
Jimmy
Who
Van.
the-
Fallon argument?
The argument is ridiculous because he's not on TV. He's on radio. These are TV people. Much different medium, much higher medium, much more content than a radio show. Radio shows are habitual mediums, as said by Howard, and they're on all the time, unlike TV shows, which have normally had summers off because they go and they run.
Oh no, he'll go further than that,
Yeah.
Dennis. He wants Bill Maher's schedule, who works 1 day a week
You know
and
what?
is off
I'll give
70% of the year.
that. I'll give you that equation because I'll tell you what, Fallon, Kimmel, etc. I don't pay for them.
Correct.
Like,
that
I don't-
also.
You're
pay
right.
for that.
Exactly right.
So
why I
that's the difference. And, they still get a
point.
lot of advertisers. And so paying for something and having an expectation of having a show is one thing.
You not only
You know?
don't pay for them, but they're on network. They're forced on you. You can get them with rabbit ears. It's
Exactly.
beyond not
Yeah.
paying for. I
Do you-
know. That's why he compares himself to HBO all the time.
Do you
Well,
remember the bait and switch of the very first show where he went nonstop without commercials? And then the very
Yeah.
next day he's like, oh, we're not going to do that all the time. But in the meantime, people had already paid their subscriptions. Some people had got their lifetime subscriptions and all this other crap.
Yes, that's how you get. I mean, that's,
He's always been about the hustle. Even going back to K-Rock. How many
yeah,
times do you
absolutely.
remember getting in your car, going to work, turning on, and like, oh, don't let it be a repeat. Don't. Then they just kind of tickle your balls until you realize this is like a show from 2 years ago. And they would.
I was telling Monique over text about an interesting audio I have of Howard, the huge conflict between Howard TV and Sirius, where Sirius was not, Howard TV was not allowed to be broadcast in many cable outlets because it was a conflict with Sirius, and Sirius is like, well, if you have Howard TV, why would you get us? Why,
Right.
If you have a full, so he had to
That's
negotiate with them. I'm
ridiculous.
only going to air segments. And so finally because he wanted the double dip, he wouldn't announce that was going to happen
But
because he wouldn't get you to pay for
If
it.
you think about that, Sirius's argument there is as insane as a Stern argument, because the difference between watching something happening and listening to something happen is 100% different. And Sirius, you're also Sirius. You have allegedly such a great vast of entertainment besides him. What would it matter? This is why this is insane. Is that why would it matter if his thing was simulcast like Imus's show was? That part I just don't grasp. I
Because
really don't grasp it.
if you could watch his show in full, they were going to air the full show on demand.
Yeah.
If you could watch and see the full show, why would you subscribe to it on the radio?
Because you can't
Man,
watch it
some
while you're
would, some
driving.
wouldn't. Some would, some would. It would definitely cut into half of the.
Nah,
I agree
it
with
wouldn't cut
Sirius.
into anything. It really would. Not the way they
But-
run their scam.
But even though he's made $1 quadrillion,
Mhm.
he's painted himself into a corner, and that radio personalities now have one or two offshoot podcasts where they
Right.
rebroadcast. Where it's like the Jim Rome show, he does his regular radio show. Then around between 12 and 1 p.m., he throws an edited version of his show on a podcast,
Right.
and he reaps the benefits from that. Howard is an idiot in that he's paying himself into a corner. He should be reaping the rewards of doing that every single day, but because of the way Sirius is structured, he can't. So he's
Structured.
structured. Yeah.
Plus, he also sat there and ripped podcasts a
Podcast.
giant asshole.
Because you know why? Because he couldn't do it. It's the same with
Right.
everything with him. It's the
But
same.
now-
If they're so irrelevant, why not let your staff do them?
Exactly.
His entire staff
mean,
is not allowed to do
who-
anything outside that show.
Who posted on our site the other day when he's, or was it I think a John clip when Artie asked him if he would ever do a show from home, and he was so adamant that he would never do that. 'Cause
I posted
that's
that.
ripping
As a
off.
matter of fact, somebody had sent it to me on
Yeah,
Twitter and
it's
CC'd
just
me and
so
John.
funny, like how he always paints what he can't do as, oh, that's beneath me. The second he can do it, it's the best thing in the world.
Yeah, you know what? I got some shit from people for that too. It was kind of weird. They were like, "Oh, that was like from years ago. He's evolved. He's allowed to. He's allowed to take some time off." And it's like, "Are you kidding me?" And the comments were like insane. Hold on, I'm gonna play it for us. Let me get there. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find that for my friends here.
And take off from what? What about this show is
Exactly.
considered work? I go back to this all the time. There's
Yeah.
nothing about this show that has any sweat equity whatsoever. And they did 30-second pauses in between words, and he has no energy, he stretches it out, and there's nothing about this that constitutes caloric expenditure.
Nothing. Not a freaking
Caloric
thing.
expenditure.
I don't know where I
It's
got
true.
that from.
It's true. So he timed his departure from Florida just perfectly so that he could get home. Beth could, go and do all the stupid shit that she does. Well, hold on, I was gonna play you my. I started doing some TikToks now that I actually figured out how to do them.
Oh, I can't wait to
And
see
Do you do
this.
that
I
dance
just
thing?
cut this clip. Let's see if it'll play for us.
What do you think of that technology, Howard? Because everybody seems like Spider Harrison was telling me he does both of
Spider
his
Harrison.
shows
I think it's the end of radio.
from his home. So you would totally never consider that.
Absolutely not. You know, there's a lot of guys now.
So he started going into, you can't do longer than that. Either you have to do 3 minutes or like 1 minute. So, it's one of those things. Sorry.
How much would Artie love to not work, to have to not come in? He's hoping he would
Imagine that.
bite on that.
Yeah.
That's a great clip. I have many, many more where that came from. That just like it. He's talking to Jay Thomas at one point, because didn't anyone listen to Jay Thomas? Apparently he broadcasts from New Orleans from home all those
he
years.
did from his house.
Or many of those years.
Hold on,
in
I'm
Howard's.
gonna play. I have the whole clip.
You think
so
of that
I'm
technology.
gonna play it. So give me 1 second here. Let me blow it up a little bit for us.
What year is that,
So-
Monique? Is it the early days of Sirius or any idea?
I have a pure clip because I downloaded it from the one that was, so I don't have any information on it. So let me share this with you, and let's give a listen. Here we go.
Howard, because everybody seems like Spider Harrison was telling me he does both of his shows
I think it's the end of radio.
from his home. So you would totally never consider that.
Absolutely not. You know, there's a lot of guys now who do the show out of the house. I think like Rush Limbaugh does it out of his
Jay
house.
Thomas.
You know he
Jay
does.
Thomas does it out of
Jay
his house.
Thomas, the whole show is in different places.
Yeah, like Jay's in one location in wherever he lives in L.A., and then there's like his co-host, I think, is in some other location. Then there's a third person in another
Julie
location.
is here.
Yeah. And Jay was even saying to me, "Well, I don't understand why you don't work that way. It's so great. You don't have
Yeah,
to
why
leave
do
the
you
house."
have to be with people?
I'm telling you, as a guy who's done radio all these years, and call me old school, you got to get up, you got to come in, you got to look at everyone in the face. It really helps when I can look over at people, say, okay, calm down here, come on in here, talk to people eye to eye, see my guests.
Well, I was saying,
My
Jay
gosh.
is so wonderful on this show, but he's here.
I wouldn't have Jay on if he was on a microphone somewhere.
Wow.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
There you go.
For the life of me,
Guys,
him
it
in
doesn't
modern
work.
day, I cannot understand the difference between him in the basement and him looking at. You can't look at him in the face. They're not allowed to. There's a rule in the compound. You can't look at him. So how could you do that if you can't? If your own employees can't look, they're not allowed to look at you in the face.
So
What's the difference?
So doing this podcast over Zoom is acceptable to this person that just said this, that wouldn't even do
That's right, Jared.
somebody remotely being interviewed. Now it's over Zoom, which is even more embarrassing. I mean, literally
Well,
more
certainly
embarrassing.
for the first 2 years when they didn't have that down
It's
to a
still
good science, it was
embarrassing.
How would it be
horrific.
better?
Oh,
What do you mean,
I
if
don't
he's
think
live?
that it would.
It won't.
Oh, it
you
wouldn't
know,
be any better. It's just,
if it was a news program and you were Mika and you were interviewing some senator, they have a camera on somebody and it's kind of like a live feed thing. So I would think in that respect it would be okay. Like if Howard was in studio and he wanted to interview Mick Jagger wasn't in studio, of course he'd take the interview.
Absolutely.
If Mick had to be on cam. But when the guest is the one that's at Sirius and he's the one sitting in his basement.
That's embarrassing.
Exactly. It's like completely different. So let's see what.
Wait a minute.
this-
So the other thing is that he's such an imbecile, and it also shows there. He used to have.
and another thing, he's an imbecile.
Oh, he's an imbecile. That he used to have guests be call in on the phone. He actually
Yeah.
that was a
Oh.
very routine thing.
And
2
they
or
were
3
some of the
times
best
a day.
interviews he's ever done. Those some of the greatest interviews he's ever done. Johnny Depp was on the phone. from France.
Exactly.
He was a little bit different in those interviews because he wasn't looking at them face to face. So he would ask questions that he probably normally wouldn't.
Yeah,
if
it's
they were
actually
there.
better. You're right. You have more balls
Yeah,
being on the
yeah.
phone. You're right.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
he
that's a
could
great
push
point.
the envelope just a little bit and make it a different type of thing. However, when it came to women, it was very kind of gross. I mean, ever since that new Anna Nicole Smith documentary came out, there's a whole new big push about, oh my God, how disgusting is Howard? And how awful is he to women?
How are they just
Kind of thing.
discovering this? I mean, good
Sophia
Yeah.
Vergara was on that too, right, Monique? In that same
Yes.
piece, it was a
Yes.
couple weeks ago. We didn't really,
Yes.
we didn't really do anything.
We didn't
with that.
shine a light on that, and we should have. But
we
it's
tried.
a
Come
well-known
on.
clip now. No, I think we did. We
People
played the
always say,
TikTok.
oh,
I think.
that's just Howard.
That's
Now,
definitely
the-
that. They definitely write it off
Yeah.
as that. That's the
Yeah,
most
just
irritating thing. Yeah.
Howard.
Listen, we were like that too, though. I mean,
I never did that.
Listen, we all drank the Kool-Aid, guys.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
all
I'm
were
not
that
saying I
person.
didn't, but I'm not I didn't like excuse it like a. Well, okay, I did.
You did.
Yeah, Rooster, of course. I was
I'm a
watching a movie
cat,
the other
okay?
day.
I'm a cat,
Howard went to
yeah,
Kimmel's
yeah.
wedding in California, but he said he didn't do dust. Yeah, Rooster, we can point to tons of references of him going to a celebrity soiree of some sort. But that's the only time apparently that he comes out of the house.
Exactly.
So where,
Yeah, but you know
pray
what?
tell,
At the end of the
were they?
day, these are his words. He's the one. No one told him to talk shit about working from home and all that other crap.
Yep.
It's like it's him.
Right.
hanging
If you
himself.
didn't have this bullshit work ethic
Yes.
that you tried to foist onto all of your people, can I count on you
Foist.
to be here, Gary? You know, trees are falling in your neighborhood. It's the worst hurricane that New York has ever seen in its lifetime. But can I count on you to be here tomorrow because you have to come in from Connecticut and I live 6 blocks away from the office.
Did he give our friend Casey after 9/11?
Yes.
They crucified
yes,
him.
of
They
course.
literally crucified him.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
But-
the entire city was closed for like
Yes.
a week after
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Not a
For the-
single
Oh, yeah,
human
yeah,
being
yeah.
came in or out.
And
But
now,
okay.
now, clearly they've been in New York City for a couple of weeks. What's going to be the excuse on Monday if he's back in the Hamptons?
Well, that'll be interesting. We will see. We will
It'll
see.
be- I'm
So-
fascinated as hell what's going to
Oh,
happen.
this
on
this
Monday.
whole all these pictos from New York are very fascinating.
Well, let's talk about it for a second because
let's talk about this because this is
so
odd.
here is
It's-
a picture. Let me see. This was posted on Friday. And here's Beth in New York City. Now, obviously, she had some big soiree to go because she brought out the big guns. And as I posted somewhere, this is so funny from Little Buddy. It's such a great GIF.
Never gets old.
So, as we were looking at, what she was wearing and the whole thing, blah, blah, blah. Let me just scroll to it. Hang on. So somebody actually had a thought here. These people are watching, like, why are they shutting down the sidewalk to take pictures of this milquetoast homeless gang with RBF? And somebody was saying that this might be like they're filming something and they thought that might be a PA. What do you think, Xavier?
Ooh.
Like that she's stopping people from walking over
It's,
here?
it's
Oh,
awfully
okay.
desolate. There's no one
I
around.
see-
You're
I
right. That's
see
a
what
busy
you-
area.
There's no way for me to really know. I don't see like an earpiece or walkie. And if a real PA would be in set blacks. So,
Okay.
so it's a very
But they
unprofessional PA. If it
definitely
is a
that
PA.
was staged. That was 100% staged, though.
Oh, I'm not saying either or, man. I mean, but I'm just saying, if my opinion, that would be it.
Yeah, so here, if you ever see filming, shooting on location, you'll see production assistants locking up the street. Here's one. This is what somebody said. And then it says, back to the camera, walkie-talkie on front of pants. Classic 3-point lockup.
But
Another PA is just past the garbage can and the third behind the camera.
but no PA would ever wear white pants on set. They would get sent home.
Really?
And yeah, and also, that's in order for it to be a production assistant, you have to have a production. That's just some old broad on a fucking sidewalk.
Well, let's check
That's,
out
that's
what,
not a
what
production. That's not production.
Let's check out what Beefers was wearing because she did bring out the big guns for this one. So here's her dress, which is
Why does it look good there?
This is deep.
this is Proenza Schuler.
Holy
and
Christ!
It is $2,400 dress.
My first 4 cars didn't cost that much combined.
Please hold. Please hold. Tied in with so this was the second picture that Gary didn't post. It was the second one there. So this is the second picture in the group. And ostensibly she's showing the hair clip that she got from her friend Jill Martin. But in
Okay.
reality, she's showing this necklace, which of course then
Looks
when
like
you
a
look at
ring.
it, check it out. Hang on. This is the necklace. I looked it up. Ready? Here we go.
Holy Jesus!
$17,365.
That's my first in my
That's my
house.
first 6 cars. Oh my
18
god!
karat recycled gold necklace. So that's what she's showing us. That's what she's humble bragging
Okay,
here.
okay. G. Canada asked a legitimate question: can you stop people from walking down the street? Now,
No.
in order for that to be a real production, they would have to have an area release in which informs people that by walking onto that sidewalk, they are now giving permission for their likeness to be used if caught on camera. And you cannot really stop someone.
No, you can't.
You'd have to go get another permit. We'd have to have the whole thing, locked off, so you can keep people from entering that area for whatever given time you're allotted. So I don't see any of that happening in that scenario. And once again, any sort of photography assistant wearing white pants isn't really.
Okay, then that's probably not what's going on there. Somebody was just supposing.
Yeah, just answering the question.
Paid for by Port Jefferson Middle School.
Of course.
Many a time I have walked my dogs around the block and somebody's filming something, and
they're always wearing
classically
black,
they're off leash. Classically, they're off leash and they just continue walking.
Hey,
and somebody be like, "You have to stop! Your dog is in the shot. Your dog is in the shot." And one time they were filming Blue Bloods on the west side, and there was a dog on the leash. There was a dog on the leash that was supposed to be in the scene, and Reacher just walked right into the scene as like Tom Selleck is talking to some other guy, and literally just like pees on the tree, and continues walking. And I guess whoever was like, producing that segment was like, okay, that was amazing. And we should keep that in. So it may be that Reacher was in like Blue Bloods one time.
Maybe Reacher just hates reverse mortgages and he's pissing on reverse mortgages. Was that an Uncle Vanya Blue Bloods crossover, Monique?
And classically, the woman with the dog on the leash was like, your dog should be leashed. Because her dog was the one that was supposed to be in the thing. All right, so then she had another picture.
As far as I'm concerned, Monique, it is Reacher's City, and you're all just effing tourists.
Just visitors, exactly.
Especially
we are
Hell's
all
Kitchen.
there to just be shit on. That's exactly
Especially
right.
Hell's Kitchen.
All right, what we got
yes,
here?
she has her SAG card, McKine.
All right,
this was
strawberry.
This was her other picture, and we'll show a bigger shot of this in a moment, but this was her second day where she's telling us how much she loves New York City. There's the outfit. So here she is in her $1,300 silk dress, tied in with her $600 shoes.
Feet.
$600
her
shoes.
$4,000 Chanel bag. So let's see, 4, 5, 6. It's like $7,000 worth of clothing to just go out and eat something. So my question was, since she was all dressed up like it was, it was like the biggest night out, do we think at all that Ashley's wedding was Memorial Day weekend?
Oh,
The thought didn't
shock
cross
me.
our minds.
Because this is a classic wedding going out.
That makes absolutely perfect sense.
Kind of does, right?
It does make way too much sense.
Monique, that's
I know.
ABC in the top right corner, right? They were adjacent to the ABC studios.
That's around the corner from them, right?
She's around the corner, wherever that is. That's ABC. In that far right in the corner, those are the windows.
Because the other thing that
good
was
catch there.
Thank
other
you.
thing that was kind of always bugging me about this is that they fled back to the Hamptons for Hampton season, and then the biggest weekend of the year for Hamptons, they're not there. They're in New York City doing this garbage, and there's no other reason except if it was Ashley's wedding, because then that makes perfect sense. Because the way he was talking about doing the tuxedo and all that stuff, that's, that was way too far in advance, even for him. You know what I mean? Like, for something in August, doing it now, like planning it in April, that didn't make any sense. So yeah, that looks like what a horse would wear to a wedding.
Oh, she's pulling out all the stops on this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
But wouldn't there be some clues on like either one of their Instagrams or something like that?
Lockdown.
No.
Full lockdown.
I firmly believe that Beth has a secondary Instagram that she has for just friends.
No
and
doubt
family.
about it. At least
It's
one.
probably called like Elizabeth Ann or something like that. Something stupid that her friends can go
the
to.
Trope 6.5.
Jeremy Harrelson. It's not the Met Gala was what 2 weeks
Met
earlier?
Gala is and that's
and
much
Beefus
more
never
fancy.
gets invited to that. Trust me.
Yeah, it's much fancier.
Much
So
fancier
so
than this.
that's my theory. Either that
I
or
like
they had
it.
like some
I
big
like it.
dinner I mean, this is full guns a-blazing,
How much are those
$10,000. No, 17, 18, 19, 20,
What else
21.
shoes?
This is like $25,000 worth of just clothing and necklace right now.
Jesus.
Monique,
Or
you got to
just
be
equivalent of what she's actually
hyper-vigilant
made
if
on
you're
her own
Beth.
her entire life.
What? I'm sorry, both of you. Would say
Go
again,
ahead,
John?
go ahead. You got to be
Oh, you see-
hyper-vigilant if you're Beth. She is
Yes.
either going to get attacked, she's going to get spit on by a black guy, she's going to get a dog whistle from 6
Good.
black kids, or she's going to get sexually harassed by 5 directors in a convertible.
Yes.
She's hyper-vigilant here. She's got
So
to be that
me
way.
thinks that the reason people are looking is because Godzilla is right behind her taking the picture. So there's like Howard and her, walking somewhere. If it's not going to the wedding, they're coming back from a dinner. It's still light outside. We know that it gets dark at like 8:30, but they're coming home from wherever. Or curiously enough, like you're saying, this is ABC over here, which is a great catch. Do we think then that this is Amsterdam? Amsterdam.
That would be Columbus
Yes.
is the street. That's Columbus. That's no question about it.
Yes,
so
it's Columbus. It
she's
goes
probably
downtown.
she's on West 66th, I think. They're
Right,
on
around
West.
the corner
They
from-
live on West 67th, and you know it better than I. I've been there a lot, but you've been there more than I have. And it kind of ABC hits the lip of West 60. So I think the restaurant. Is she looking for a restaurant?
I
Is there
don't know.
something on the off street on West 66? Like
There's a lot of restaurants. I mean,
Well,
there's
no,
a bunch
that-
of restaurants.
But are there places up there to have a wedding in that area?
It doesn't matter if it could be them just going to the limo, for God's sakes. I mean, this
Oh,
could
that's
literally
true.
just be her
That's
walking to show everybody the dress, and they're on their way to XYZ. You just don't know. So
But
I liked
definitely
I
the
like
wedding
that
thing
example.
ties in because it doesn't get this dressed up just to go to a dinner. It really doesn't.
Yeah, this
not,
is
not
not
with
as
her
much.
though. I mean, nothing
She's
would
got nowhere else to
surprise me.
wear her stuff. She just buys
Yeah.
for the sake of buying. Really.
think about
She
those
just buys.
penthouses. What a waste that is. Just for this little cameo appearance in New York. They have those vacated penthouses all year round.
Yes.
Just for this.
Yes. Hey, guys in the chat, could you do me a favor? Because I was trying to look this up and I couldn't for the life of me remember the name. I know he works for Manhattan Motors, but I couldn't think of the name of Ashley's fiance.
God.
We don't have to say it out loud on the show for the podcast purposes, but if you guys can throw it in the chat, I just want to see if I can look up their
Jewish last
wedding
name.
thing and see what date that was supposed to be.
So,
just curious.
This is a call. Benjamin has a great callback, and this is one girl likes famous Rays, the other like original Rays. So,
Oh my God. Today is the saddest day in history, my friends. I just found out on this site that I follow all the time called eater.com. It
Yes.
gives you what's like the hot restaurants and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I just found out a lifetime staple of my childhood into my adulthood as close as like last year. It's called Frost Restaurant. And, they call it one of the classic, quote, red sauce restaurants. It always used to compete with this other one called Bamonte's, which is also in Williamsburg. And Frost was a little bit more like low key, and it was a stable life force in my world, and it had been there for 60 some odd years, and they're closing as of Sunday. And it's a real shame. That's all I can say. It's really, really sad. The best
Terrible.
chicken cutlet Parmesan hero on garlic bread you've ever had in your entire life. And oh my God, clams oreganata and eggplant rollatini and just everything, just super delicious. So rest in peace, Frost Restaurant. And let's move on.
Kylo
Okay,
got
so-
it, Monique. Kylo Sierra Alpha. That's it.
Kylo
I'm gonna say
Sierra.
yeah, that was it. Yeah, definitely. Definitely it.
Okay.
Definitely it.
I was looking at, actually, I opened up another tab. Her hair looks like crap.
Oh, it does look like shit.
It really does. I mean, if this was in fact some sort of event, you think that someone would have actually got her hair did.
Well,
You know?
you gotta remember, Xavier, that it's so malnutritioned. Your hair doesn't grow well when you're malnutritioned.
No. Listen, I'm not
talking about
I'm
what,
not
doing a wig?
I'm
Better
just
wig?
looking at this, the composition of this photo. First,
Oh.
it was taken either with a phone or like a cheap lens.
Mhm.
There's motion blur on her left hand, her left paw. It really is not. It's they do the thing of threes, and how they composed it. But other than that, it's not really. Oh, okay. And I noticed that there's two pictures. What's it? Then the second picture is just the back, some chain or some crap like that.
Yeah.
Babe,
see that-
were
see that
you
little
not
arrow?
listening to the show that I was just
You
doing?
joined us.
Were
No, I
you not
wasn't.
listening at all to the
I
show
was
where I
staring at
just
this-
said
I was staring at this
her
composition
necklace
on
was
this picture.
$17,500 or whatever it was?
Yeah. No, it's just
Yes, we are all aware of that.
no. It's just, yeah, well, you didn't point out the. Look at her hair. Look at her roots. It looks really crappy.
Where's an old school late 70s purse snatcher when you need them? Just swipe that thing right
Exactly.
off her neck and take off in the Lincoln Square. That'd be so great.
No, she's not walking that far. You know that.
No.
It looks like something Imelda Marcos would wear.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's
that
the
gaudy-
only reason this picture exists is so that people like me, assholes like me, will look it up and find the correct necklace and show it to you, my friends. Okay?
Unreal.
So shame on me. Shame on me. Shame on me. All right, so let's move on a little bit. Hold on, I have things bookmarked for us to take a look see at.
That's 4 minutes of airtime cost that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It cost
All right,
Howard
hang
4
on.
minutes on a Monday.
It just looks like some gaudy old person's jewelry.
Yeah, I would
It
have
is-
no
it
idea if
is
you
It's
bought that.
recycled.
There's no style to it. There's no anything
Xavier.
other than that's just a big hunk of gold.
It is an old person's piece of jewelry. I mean,
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
that big gaudy bike chain thing is like very in. So are these little necklaces like what I have on. It's called a paperclip necklace. It's like a big thing.
I
It's
can
just
go
a
make
really
one of those right
tiny-
now.
I've known.
It'd be like a buck.
I would
known
have
a
no
couple-
idea if she bought that at the Sunvet Mall for all I know.
You wouldn't
I've known
know.
a couple
I mean,
of
honestly.
older producers who have like the older wives, and when they ever show up, they're always wearing like crap like that, and then they always have like that gigantic gaudy ring that looks like it's something from Green Lantern or something.
Oh my
you know?
God! Please allow
Like,
me to
with
show
a thousand. It's just
Allow me to show you one of
everything.
my
It's just all.
favorite-
It's all about just flaunting your wealth. It's all it is. There's no style or any thought process behind it.
At least you have to be worthy to wear the Green Lantern's ring, X.
That's
She's not
true.
worthy of anything.
No,
You know
this
what I
is
mean?
true.
You've all seen the older person with that kind of jewelry.
Hold
It's
on, I'm
just
going to
like-
show you something really funny. Let me
Exactly.
just find
That's
it
what I
for
meant.
us.
Yeah.
I'm a
Kilowog.
little.
Kill a
Just give me
wig.
2 seconds here.
Did you ever look up how much this dress was that it fake passed out in?
In bright light,
I didn't get
dark
to that
light.
today. It looks a little bit like a regular dress to me, but I wasn't really sure. Sorry,
That
you
was-
guys probably hear that, don't you? Ah! Do you hear that sound?
Hal Jordan wouldn't F Beth
I hear
got
like a
Gardner's
fan
ring.
sound. That's all I hear.
Ah! I can't get out of this. Okay, hold on.
I don't think
Sorry,
it's that-
guys.
Oh, whatever.
I don't think it's. You hear anything? I don't hear anything.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's my fan.
It's therapeutic. It's.
All right, hang on. Just stay with me.
I'm staying with you. I have nowhere else to be right now.
You know, I like that she's flexing her right arm.
Yeah, right. Sue
Yeah.
Monster. That's good. She got that. We talked about Joan Rivers before. She got that from Joan Rivers on
Yeah.
QVC. That's good.
All right, let me see who I'm following.
What's it?
Thank you, Beth.
Since we're here, hey Mo, since we're here, can we talk about the picture prior to that picture? The one that looks like that comedian with MS.
Blair's cousin
I'm
Jerry.
sorry. I'm trying to find us something really funny on TikTok so that you guys
I
may
already thought
appreciate.
of something funny.
So, keep looking for something funny.
Okay, you guys talk amongst yourselves and let me
Okay,
look for
okay,
something
okay,
funny.
okay.
God damn it!
Hang on, let me do a present.
Yeah, do a present so we can move
Okay.
along. You can move along.
You
Still
know
waiting.
who I follow on TikTok because I'm so obsessed with her. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm going to stop my
Ilaria?
screen share. You do your screen share, and then I'll be
Ilaria?
able to. Ilaria. No.
Ilaria.
Ilaria.
Does she do this with the TikTok?
Hilaria, I don't know if
No,
she-
not really.
No, I thought because
Not
I always
really.
thought that's what you have to do on TikTok.
Larry, I don't know if you've realized this, but Monique's now following you on TikTok. If you follow her back, you can direct message her, I think. I'm pretty sure she can.
Okay, hang on.
This is classic.
Go for it. I think I got it.
Okay.
I think I got it. Yeah, we're very ad hoc today, just so you guys know. We're not really
This picture.
Oh dear Christ, that's
To her,
a terrifying
jaw.
pic, though.
Look how she'd use the blur tool on her right jaw.
Aish. Can you
It
blow
is-
that up a little bit?
It looks demonic.
Gla-
It really
gladly.
does. It looks
Hang on, hang on.
demonic there.
I can actually pull that up. I just was trying to show you guys something kind of
yeah,
funny.
yeah, yeah,
This
yeah,
picture actually
I have
scared
that
me.
if you want to take it off, and I will come back to it. I will come back to it. But I want to show you this. This is classic. This is who Pam will be in probably another Pam. I'm
Pam?
looking at the Beth will be, because this woman's name is Pam. Here we go. Hang on a second. You're gonna die.
It's stroke
All
face,
right.
absolutely.
All right, ready? Here we go. This is classic. Exactly what Xavier is talking about. Here we go.
Your outfit. Can you tell me where everything is from?
Oh, sure. My sweater is from Prada. My shirt is Ralph.
I love your
Wait.
I love your outfit.
That's it. That's all we
Can you
got.
tell me where everything is from?
Oh, sure. My sweater is from Prada. My shirt is Ralph.
Are you watching
my
this?
belt is
Yes.
Hermes, and my jeans are from Etro, and my shoes are Belgian loafers. I have a great wallet I'd like to show you. It's incredible. It's Hermes, and
They are all like this.
it's like that.
Do you-
I just love it.
Do you think she gave the same speech on the
Titanic?
Titanic?
Jewelry is from Daniel Williams Custom. I have the tennis bracelet and the diamond eternity band,
What's
Beautiful.
as well.
What's
as
bothering
my
me is how
beautiful
she earned
necklace.
this.
I love that. And how about your bangle?
Oh, my bangle
Oh
is
my
from the Palm
goodness.
Beach Antique
Holy
and
shit.
Art Show, and my ring is from Tiffany's. It's my
it to me,
initials
Daddy.
and my husband's initials.
That
and
is
we've had
Beth
them
in
for
5 years,
35
bro.
years. We have
Yep.
secret sayings inside. engraved.
Zero doubt
How
that's
about your
Beth for 5
watch?
years.
Oh, my watch is vintage Cartier.
Of course.
And your earrings?
Oh, my earrings are Daniel Williams.
Oh, my earrings.
Custom
Beautiful.
diamonds.
Oh, I love this whole look
What
on
store
you.
did the hair
Thank you
come
so
from?
much.
And your big
Oh,
bag.
my bag I love is Bagley Mishka. I get so many comments on it.
And one last thing. What's your favorite fragrance?
They're all
Oh,
like this,
Frederick
okay?
Malle,
They
French
are-
Love.
It's Beth,
They are
bro.
all like that.
Hey,
The
Dory,
Dory-
wait. It's your future.
Dory Morgan, greatest comment. And best of all, she's only 35.
She's only 35.
George Michael.
So this chick hangs out in Palm Beach, and there's like this like whole shopping center there that all the women
Yellow
are
lamp.
seen at, and so she asks them what they're wearing, and invariably they are legit wearing like $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 worth of
I know.
clothing and bag and shoes alone, not to count for the what I'm talking what.
I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm wearing my Adidas from Discount Shoe Warehouse.
Oh, these little things, this
Yes,
little
these
frog.
little things. The best part about it,
Look at my-
they were, when you go to Discount Shoe Warehouse, you go to the back with all they're just getting rid of the crap. That's where I got it from. I can't afford the stuff at the front of the store. I just go straight to the back.
They need to pay you more. All right, so let's look at Beth and her freakish face. Hang on a second. We're going to go
Jesus.
there right now, and we can look at all the things that have been happening since they've been
So much
on
death.
vacation.
Jeremy Harrelson wants to know
So-
if that's Penny Crone. The retired.
All right, yeah, go. Yeah, that one, right? Oh.
I can't afford those
Oh.
Easy. Autobot.
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Dude, she looks just like that MS comedian. I'm sure everybody knows it.
Like Blair's cousin
What? Dude, I'm not joking.
from Facts of Life.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, she was
Okay,
comedian.
hang on. Let me. And
God.
I can't remember her name.
Yes.
Juliet Lewis face.
I mean, it really looks like you want to talk to it really slow and ask if it's okay. And if it wants a crayon, it wants some crayons.
One of the things I hate, Elizabeth Hurley.
Okay, you know what?
Oh dear God!
I'm gonna defend Beth on this one because if you take her to Disneyland, they'll let you straight onto the ride.
The flash pass.
Wow.
Cousin Jerry.
Because we know she's tall enough to ride it. Cousin Jerry. Thank you, Rob. I forget the woman's name.
That's psychotic. I mean, that really is
dude, that's
Shaban.
Don't bring psychotic people down into this.
Yeah, well, that followed on the hoofs of this post, and then we started to think that she might be losing her mind a little bit. Okay, so here's the other picture. So she says New York City, but this doesn't look New York City to me. Like, I see cars parked like irregularly behind her. It doesn't look like regular street parking kind of thing. It's well, you know what? It could be it could be a restaurant that has the outdoor seating that they like made really fancy. Anybody recognize this?
Wait, hold on. Autobot AI on that pic, though.
There's no way that she ate there.
She was drooling on the cat.
You know, in the other picture, she looks like Jimmy from South Park.
Jimmy.
No, that's Timmy. Jimmy's like, hey, go,
Jimmy.
It was Jimmy versus Timmy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Jimmy versus Timmy, the guy with the crutches.
Jimmy.
Okay, fellas.
Okay, slight humble brag, city girl, Primrose, sitting in a perfect little spot.
Yeah, that's exact. Of course, she wanted to showcase just the cat, just for that.
Just the cat. Okay, here she is
Yeah,
again.
that's it. I see the ramble.
Wow.
Live and lie.
That's a bender. That's the end of a bender right there.
Yeah, I don't know what goes on with her.
But you know what? There seems to be a concerted effort to change her style of photography, though.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with her.
It was cripple 5G.
It's it obviously has given up. It's obviously given up on trying to pretend it has any boobs anymore, and they're not hanging down to its navel because these pictos, like this one right here, that one you had the cursor on. Click on that one with the other woman. No, the other one with that. The one it's giving away the cat. Look at this.
How expensive are those glasses, Mo?
Oh, I can't tell you off the top of my head.
They look like my last mortgage, probably.
But look at it. I mean, just look at it. It looks like it has the hat from Bill Murray from Caddyshack.
Hey, don't soil that for me. It's a Snickers bar.
Well, you're an animal.
Okay, it gets so much better because she's running with the most bizarre sounds that go with her little videos. So let's listen to this one.
This is Mia's morning routine. Morning routine. Morning
Are you kidding me?
Hey, this is Mia's morning routine. She does this every day.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
That's
She's
insane.
a baby.
That's like deranged.
Don't make fun of her. She's a baby.
That's freaking deranged.
I'm just a little
She's a baby.
It was all fun and games until Sunny Bunny bit my boob. Oh my goodness.
you could find
Yeah,
it.
because a tank top is a boob.
Where are they? Oh, they're down there by the navel. Oh, I see them down by the
It
navel.
looks like
there.
that rabbit
No,
shoplifted her boobs.
those are fake. They're like rockets. They're not going anywhere. Those things. They don't
No,
hang.
there have been plenty of pictures where there's nothing there, and because they're
It's
dangling
bizarre
down by
how
its
that
boob.
works. Yeah, I don't
The
understand.
real question
how...
is silicone toxic to rabbits?
This is a very good question you asked there, sir.
I think it is.
Yeah.
The
where
more rabbit
is the
eating.
other one? Isn't there another one with like that insipid music? Oh, here she is on death's bed.
On deathbed.
Yeah, zoom in on her sternum, dude.
This is
straight out
creepy.
of the Walking
zoom
Dead.
right in.
Oh, I can't. You know, it always does that weird thing. Hold on.
Far? That's okay.
Please
People can
hold.
look
I'll
at
take
it.
a picture.
I think we already have a picto on the
No,
site.
yeah, I did a screenshot of it.
That is that chesticle area is
Her sternum is really
there's something
very
wrong
bacon,
going on
man.
there.
Okay, let me get in close here. Hang on. All right, hang on. Let me go to share screen.
Someone mentioned thank God she didn't have. Can you imagine that kid? Every single accomplishment that kid did would have been the equivalent of like a Nobel Peace Prize.
Thank you, Told Me Foot. Why didn't anybody tell me? I was like doing all sorts
I
of
don't
busy
know.
work.
I threw it up there, so I figured you'd see the 30 smackers.
Love you. See you on Pacific Standard Time. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Told. All right, here we are.
Zoom into that really disturbing sternum.
It is. There's some shit going on there, man. Look at that.
Wait, what is? I mean, really, that doesn't look human.
Is she flexing her neck again? Kind of looks like she is.
Always. She always has that tense neck
That-
thing
that
going on. I
tense-
think that's just
yeah.
second nature to her right now.
What's going on there, though? I mean, that doesn't.
But
look,
see the
they're
rockets.
not there.
Oh,
That's
just some padded
industrial
ball, bro.
light magic.
You could see her ribs, her rib cage.
Yeah.
Yes.
It looks like, if you
proud
guys
of
ever go
this, though.
BMX biking.
Yeah, she is
The
proud of
whoop-de-doos.
this.
It looks like whoop-de-doos, man.
Yeah, she is. It's the more anorexic she looks, that when you call her, oh my God, she looks so skilled. She loves every second of that.
Sure. She's gonna love this
You know how many
podcast
times
then.
it took? She didn't just take this and post it. There's probably 100 takes. It probably took her 3 hours to post this picture.
Oh.
Absolutely.
This is the best she's got for that
Absolutely.
particular moment.
I think I finally figured out that Beth is.
This cat stepped on my hair.
I was gonna say,
That
what's the
happened.
moratorium on? At what point is she? I guess Elizabeth Hurley posting bikini pictures gives Beth the license to think she can do that, as long as. At what
Yeah.
point does this look? Is she doing this at 70?
It ain't working.
80? Is she still doing this?
Is,
Infantilism, yes,
Well,
yes, Aaron
isn't
Taylor.
Elizabeth Hurley? Isn't she's like 56, and she looks amazing.
She
does
does.
look amazing.
Right, but that gives Beth the license. She thinks she's on Elizabeth
they're not
Hurley's
in the
level.
same class. They're not even in the same species.
She thinks
What are
she
you
is, Dennis.
talking
That's all that
about?
matters.
Yeah,
As long as Ali Wentworth tells her she is, that's all it means. Anything to her.
While
hell am I
I watch Wheel, Sunny Bunny digs for ladybugs. I'm sorry, are you watching Wheel of Fortune? Like, what
Oh my
exactly
God.
is Wheel? What
guess
exactly
Wheel.
is Wheel?
Good question.
Real.
Let me listen. I don't hear anything.
I don't hear
There's nothing
dick.
going on.
You know, all this does is emphasize how stupid rabbits are.
I don't even know why she
They're
watches,
delicious.
why she makes videos. You know, they're just such a waste of time.
Because it's so much fun to see
Oh
them
my
moving
God,
around.
look how cute this is. Look at this. Somebody made
Look at the
me
size of
special.
those feet.
Somebody made me special sneakers with the cats on the front of them. It's so cute.
So we deduce this is the equivalent of the paper trail write-off. So she can. This is what I'm doing. This is look at me and my
Thunder
fake
Thighs.
This is her
charity.
business.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
the
her
business.
business.
This is why she does
Yeah.
it.
With her,
Fun.
COVID tie-dye jeans and her Helen Rose sneakers. These are Helen Rose
size-
sneakers.
Size 14 there. Those things are
What do you
By
think
the
she
way,
does when her
comments are
clothes
limited
after she's
on all
worn
of
it?
her posts
Yeah.
now, so
Yep.
it's kind of like a weird thing that goes on there.
And staying true to form, the camera never lifts any more than 2 feet off the
Now,
ground.
Those hands are
perimeter
terrible.
videos.
Yep.
That
Perimeter.
gold ring that she's been flaunting recently.
It's not a gold ring; it's an aura.
What is
An
that?
I used to
Aura?
have one of those. Yeah, it's an
What is
aura
it?
ring.
Explain.
Jimmy Kimmel bought her that for Christmas like 3 years ago, and she wears it all the time. It's basically like a
Oh,
Fitbit,
okay.
and it tells you when to like work out,
serious?
when to
Okay.
yes,
Jeez.
yes.
Because it's so busy.
It's so busy.
It is so
Miss
busy.
Petunia is being a very good girl for annual wellness exam and Bex with
So
Dr.
Dr. Alice.
Look at the
came
body
over the
language
house.
on that cat.
Yes,
Oh, that
Dr.
cat
Alice
wants
said
it.
that.
You know what the cat's saying? Take me. Just take me. Just give it. Just give me
exactly.
the juice. Just give me the
Please,
juice.
somebody
please.
adopt
Give me the
please.
shot.
Please.
Just do it.
give me
Just
the
end
juice.
it. End it all.
I told Bonnie Brooklyn that she's meeting her new family on Saturday. She's really looking for her new mom. Oh my goodness.
No.
Okay, let's
Oh,
discuss
dear
the cats
God.
and how they are fed. Let us discuss that every day she pulls out a paper plate to feed the cats.
Eco-terrorist.
as if they're street cats. This is how you would feed like a street cat. Like, Dennis, is there any good reason to feed them this way? And additional food over here. And the cat food over here.
Well,
You wonder why they're all so fat.
Well, if you don't want to clean plates, I guess. But I mean, you have the ability to have a dishwasher and a bunch of like just cheap plastic plates you can put out there. There
One
is
would
no
think.
actually good reason to do this, especially that much food. That's enough food there that would feed my cats for. I have 3. That would feed them for 4 or 5 days. I mean, that's a lot of food. What?
Like, what's the point of that? I don't even understand. I don't understand.
It's laziness, so you just throw the plates out.
Did she have music to that too?
No, where's that other horrible one with the music?
Is it like,
That's what
it
I'm
would have been
looking
like,
for.
this house smells like kitty cat poo. Kitty cat poo. Kitty cat poo. This house smells like kitty cat poo.
Yummy, 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 in my
Jesus
tummy.
Christ.
Yummy, 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 yum, yum, yum. Yummy, 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 in my tummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Okay, we're gonna get a
Oh my
strike
God.
for this somehow.
So wait a minute. So look at that. Look at that bowl of greens that this rabbit is eating. You know, there are people. There are people. There are people
I know, right?
like in like, you know, in the Bronx right now. They're eating a thing out of a can. This
Father,
thing
why don't
has
we
like a
have food,
gourmet
Father?
freaking salad.
This is right. This is a salad prepared for her. Kale, greens, carrots.
The beef is a salad.
Jesus
Like when you
Christ.
go to
Half,
like
half the salad right in the rabbit.
Right in the garbage. It's right in the...
Right in
It's
the
like-
rabbit.
Mo knows I walk my dog at Balboa Park religiously, and I always see like the homeless dude going through the trash can, picking out like, you know, what's left of from like 3 days ago, and just pouring empty bottles like, and then there's these dogs, these cats.
Yeah,
So
they eat better than most humans.
Mike
Yeah.
McGinn, these cats dunk on the pores.
They
This
do,
rabbit
man.
dunks on the pores.
Oh, absolutely. The pores like, look at this with drool. Look at what
that
goes
salad.
on here.
Look at that. That's like
What goes on here?
$15 salad. Give a goddamn rabbit dinner. Giving dinner a salad.
Jesus Christ. This
Even
is
like-
what they do.
even if you,
Anorexics
like, you go-
feed, overfeed.
That's what I was gonna say.
If you go to the Cheesecake Factory, you'll be lucky to to get a salad that size.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's Howard's lunch. I make one for you and one for Mr. Bunny. That's what I do. One for you, one for Mr. Bunny.
He has,
Mr.
he
Bunny.
has 6 almonds for lunch. That's too much food for him. He'd
So
gain a
I
pound.
am trying to look up that guy that I know works at Manhattan Motor Cars, but I don't see that that's his name. I don't think that that's his name, you guys. I was looking for
Oh,
Ashley Stern.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't see that. Okay, well, somebody's gonna have to link me to it because I don't see where and when they were supposed to get married or anything like that. So I might be at a loss right now. Okay, we're gonna move on.
We'll move on.
We're gonna do that right now. So that's what's been going on at Chimney Castle. In other news, there was like this whole thing where apparently Tan Mom got kind of pranked by a person pretending to be a police officer who wanted to know information about Brett Hatley, and got Tan Mom to admit that they had done crack in Los Angeles, which was the reason, allegedly, which is the reason that he got
Allegedly.
fought. I got that. I just
Don't
said that.
sue us, bro.
The reason that he got shit canned from the Stern Show. I would dare say that perhaps would a Ronnie have invited a Brent to his wedding?
They didn't really get along too well.
No.
But I don't.
Okay.
I don't. It doesn't mean that he wouldn't invite him. Ronnie's just like Shuli. They hate each other. They like each other. I wouldn't be shocked at all if Brent were invited. But as far as that last time I knew, they didn't like each other.
Listen,
Yeah, I'm just wondering if
this
that would be
current
a thing.
state of the Howard universe, all peripheral people, you gotta take anything you hear with a grain of salt, man.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, somebody pranked her and she said, I've been hearing from Brent lately, but I don't even think she's been hearing from Brent, like the real Brent. You know, people have been really nefarious online lately, so it's been kind of like a
Lately?
curious,
Lately?
curious thing that's been going on.
Hey, why is Howard
there,
taking so
yes.
much time off?
Exactly.
I mean,
Because
we
he
are
can't-
talking about a woman with a steel plate in her head. So
This
there's
is
that.
true,
So-
and
There is that.
So last year, Howard did something that he stepped up his game in that he didn't wait until the last day to drop the "I'm out leaving for vacation." He actually did it several days before. I'm gonna predict that we're
Coming back.
I deserve some time off, Robin. And we've always taken the summer off speech. He's gonna move it up even more this year.
I don't think so.
I do.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
a gut feeling.
I do want to also mention I have some phenomenal entries to the Beautiful Day contest, and I'm super excited.
I wanna feel the sun, have barbecues. I wanna see my friends, the old and new. We'll turn on the game.
You all
Show
know
some
the song,
laughs.
so we're gonna get to that probably in, let's see, the canceled date on that is June 15th, and then we will probably do that as soon as he goes on vacation. So first week of July, we'll play the best of the group, and it'll be interesting to see what everybody thinks of them. So anybody who still wants to participate in that, you should. And it's not too late. RadioGunk@gmail.com if you want to submit anything, wave, MP3, MP4, whatever you have. And we are more than happy to entertain it as part of our contest that we are doing this summer. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit.
Should I
go, baby.
explain to MD what the background of all this is?
Can somebody
Or-
explain this song? The
I
background.
think he's talking about
quickly.
the song and the derivation of it. About 10 years ago, somebody
Hold on, I'm gonna
on-
put it on, and then I'm gonna put our vocals on. So I'm gonna unmute everybody.
while you're
I wanna feel the sun, have barbecues. I wanna see.
It won't let me unmute it. Oh, can't unmute. It won't let me unmute it.
it's taking
So
over.
go ahead. Go ahead,
About 10 years ago, somebody on, I believe, PayPal Shed infiltrated Beth's mom's Instagram and did one of those video cloning things when
Those
you could
Facebook
download a
ability.
video from Facebook. Downloaded the video, uploaded it to PayPal Shed, and Beth's mom in this post said, "This is what Howard made me for my anniversary." And we're going, what? How could? So Howard took the pictures, chose the music, made the with his new photography skills. It's him. So Beth's brothers visited them at Castle Gayskull, and Howard had the brothers shirtless, incestuously shooting this video at Castle Gayskull, and he made this video for Beth's mom. Beth's mom posted it on her Facebook, and someone stole it. That the newly found Sterncoats Howard haters downloaded it, and then it went out and then posted it up. Well, it wasn't even. Yeah, I mean, I whatever the app you use for that. So
Oh, it's
everyone's
like
thinking,
rip the video.
Howard's favorite music is not 9 Inch Nails, and it's coffee house music. It's bread. It's that. So he listens to this coffee house, and I'm assuming that song came on like a coffee house marathon, and he loved it so much he had to put those pictures he took to that video. Every bit of this is Howard's own device.
Okay, you don't have to play it. We get it.
Well, no, I can play it while we're talking now because I took it off of our.
Why?
Well, just so here, so we can
still hear it.
scooch through it. We're just gonna scooch through and see all the pictures,
Okay.
all those
Yacht rock.
goofy-eyed Ostrowskis.
Wow.
They all look like Newt Rockney.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
They're very
Look at
Flintstonian.
them like, oh, Howard's taking her picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna scooch through the whole thing since we're here now.
Going for the Dutch angle. That's when he's
Look at the
spent a
house.
boatload of money.
Are you even studying the Hamptons house though? This is the only
Try
time
to-
you ever get to really see it.
Try to translate this to civilian terms.
Look at all those chimneys. Look at all
Take
those
your
chimneys.
siblings in your 40s. Take doing this and sending it to your mom. Frolicking with your sister on the beach in your 40s.
I know those phony look holding hands.
Yeah.
They set it up so like oh my god, so joyous, so
Come
delicious.
on. Wasn't this supposed to be an hour show? Come on.
Yeah, I know. Come on.
Okay, so anyway, so this beget another thing that we did, which was our sing-along contest. So the sing-along contest is our friend David, who is usually around and about here somewhere. decided to do a version of it where he
1, 2, 3.
where he played all the instruments and did a musical version. What am I thinking? He did a
Rendition.
instrumental version. He did an instrumental version of it. So we decided we can't sing along with it, and we suck. So we decided to have a contest and enjoin people to participate and sing along with it themselves. And so that's what we're in the middle of right now. And of course, here's my favorite part, which I love. Just delicious, just beautiful.
The song doesn't deserve this. The Ryan Houston, it's so obscure, it's so irrelevant. We don't even get a copyright for playing that.
Exactly.
No.
They don't even care about it.
No.
It doesn't deserve David's makeover. It's not worthy of the feelings it evokes. Like it's the end of What's Eating Gilbert Grape or something like that. The way he does it.
They all busted nuts like a family of miscreants.
Exactly.
Pittsburgh's right by the Appalachian Mountains, right? Where that's
no.
situated,
No,
West
but
Virginia.
Yes, West Virginia.
No.
Yeah, West Virginia's
Pittsburgh-
close to Pittsburgh.
No, but Pittsburgh is closer to Ohio than it is to
Well, that's
Appalachia.
just as bad. No offense.
Yeah, well, that's true.
It's a
No
couple
offense
hours
to
away.
Ohio.
It's not that far.
That's true. Okay, so we decided to get into a little bit of 17 Squabble Lane, just a little
Yes.
bit. Should we save this for another day? I know we're at an hour.
But what other day is it gonna be?
Yeah, if not now, when?
There's always time for Squabble Land.
It's always time for Squabble Lane. Okay, so I was looking it up, and here we are at Squabble Lane, which currently is going for, his estimate is $34 million.
Oh, who gets this inheritance?
So he paid like $15 million, I think, for the property or something like that, and now we are currently at that. Okay, we're going to come back to this in a second, so just keep a little tag on that, and let us go to the beauty that is their home. Now, the reason that we're actually doing all of this is because it's first off, I needed to have it visualized on our website so that it wouldn't go anywhere. So this is the main hall. This is where you enter from the front doors into Howard's home. It's so brutal. It is so offensive to one's eye. This is like something where the architects or the interior designers of this house said, Howard, we need you to come with us. You know that interior design center on 57th Street? And it's a whole building of shit that looks like this. And you go there and you look at things from like, the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th century. And, this is where you pick and choose things. And, somebody said to him, this is just something that's going to look wonderful in the front.
Yeah, Game of Thrones, Autobot. Good call.
I remember when we...
This is what the conclusion when Mo and I first start scrolling through this is, imagine if someone was given unlimited credit at Sky Mall. This is what exactly it would be the result.
So
process that. You're like, Sky Mall? What's Sky Mall? Oh,
this is Sky Mall.
All he needs is that Sasquatch in the garden that they sell.
Go, Dennis. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The thing is, I remember when we first did the walkthrough when we found the pictos from the architect. That first of all, this table is like right as you walk in. I mean, which
it's
is
right
just
there.
So intrusive. Second of all, that table was what, 10,000? It was. I mean, the table was excessively expensive. And it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's so ugly.
Hideous.
You know that somebody had to forklift that in there. Like seriously,
Absolutely.
So ugly though.
Wait,
Absolutely.
and better. There's a friggin' fireplace.
There's a fireplace.
I mean, this doesn't look like it's a lot of space between. Right? Exactly. Why not? Why not? Wait, hold on. Before we go back, let me go to another picture. Oh, right, so here's from another angle.
Why?
What, John?
There was a little door to the other side, the last picture that leads. I feel like that's Howard's panic room.
This?
Yeah.
No, this is another picture.
Across.
This is a fully new picture.
No, I'm talking about the table. There's a little doorway that looks
here?
almost like
That's probably where the
Howard's
help
panic
walks.
room.
That's where the pores.
Maybe it is the help.
Walk in.
That's a good call by you.
That's where the pores walk in. So
that
here,
table,
this is
I want to
another
play Clue
visual.
with those candle holders.
It looks like a
look
reject.
at
It looks like a reject from the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft.
Yeah.
look at the huge turret-like ceilings here, and look at the friezes on the wall. This is like something you would see in like an Italian church, like in the middle of Rome.
Yeah.
There'd be like these friezes. Look at this weighted thing over here on this heart. Like everything in here is such a mishmash of shit to me.
Well, yeah,
like I think it's
what's the
really
theme?
disgusting.
What is the
Like
theme
there's no
except-
theme.
Wait, the only theme is take old Jewish guy's money that he just
And
made
run.
and
And
run
run far.
That
You guys-
literally
yeah.
is what this is.
Do you
That's
guys
the
remember
theme.
that special with Michael Jackson when he's in Vegas and just buying everything? It's exactly what that shit is.
Yeah, it's exactly what this
Michael-
is.
Michael Jackson would
I'll
laugh
take
at
two of
this.
those.
This
Take two of those.
100% that type of mindset.
Mr. D is
So-
a good call. He's like when he does stuff, it's like would Rob Zombie like this? It's hot topic blackface,
He
like
is
everything he
totally
does.
ripping off
Oh, so
the
true.
Osbournes and Rob Zombie.
Yes, yes,
Because Rob Zombie did a Cribs back when there was a Cribs on MTV.
yes.
And his house kind of had, but it was, he went all out and he actually themed it. This is like so half-ass.
This
It's
is
horrible.
why you don't
Wait.
want to come back to New York.
There's a callback in the chat, and Matt Hine, that was the wheel she was watching when Beefus said it was watching.
I was gonna
watching
say
wheel.
John
It was
Lennon.
watching that wheel.
Yeah.
She's just watching the wheel. Exactly.
Watching that wheel.
So this is like a weird. This is like a weird hallway. It's like circular. It goes like around to the back. Maybe this is an incredibly ornate door. I don't know what that leads to. None of us do.
Sex
I don't know
dungeon.
what this leads
That's
to.
the
This is what
Wigomatic,
Alec Baldwin was talking about, Monique, when he goes, "You have a JFK airport in your foyer." That's what he's talking about.
And so this is like
sconces.
completely different. Oh my god, the sconces are brutal.
Sconces are
Seriously.
hideous.
Like,
Sconces are
right
absolutely
here. So
brutal.
it's-
Why?
Monique, there's a picture. Okay, right there, right there. Can you zoom on the windows to see what's outside?
This?
Yeah. Is there a way to
Hey,
get
look,
a?
it's John.
Yeah.
the
What can you
manicure.
Honda.
see? Can we get right? What is that? What's out there?
The manicured grass.
Good zoom. So that's the driveway kind of going out.
It looks like it.
Oh, I've got to see
Yeah.
that more.
Yeah, it's probably like a circular driveway here. I mean,
Well,
if we can.
It's that big driveway area that has individual bricks in there that would cost like 60 grand to lay down.
Wait, but look how gross these shell
Leave it to the Guineas
encrusted
to appraise the
candelabras
bricks.
are.
Oh
This
my
is like
God.
all shells.
It's-
Is what
yeah.
that is. Yeah, I guess that's supposed to like tie in with the beach theme that has
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
to do with
yes.
this hideous table.
It's
all
what a
the
poser would do
friezes,
when you
the
walk in.
friezes on the wall. This
think you hit it
incredibly
right on the
horrible
head,
lighting
Ron.
pic.
A
Oh, it's
rich
just gross.
poser.
Rich poser,
Yeah.
exactly. And then here, this is
Wow.
so this is one of the bathrooms. I guess this is the guest bathroom that he always gets
Oh.
annoyed that people pee. But look, it's like this incredible that they
everything's
would
gaudy.
mix pink marble with this marble on the floor.
Yeah.
This is an antique. This is something like
Did Ray
somebody would
Charles
sit-
decorate that? Because
It's just it's
there's no
brutal.
Antique my ass. They bought that on Etsy.
And then why is it that the faucet things are right here and this is where the water comes out? How
Why?
horrible is that? Everybody makes fun of Ronnie's like
know.
horrible
Yeah,
thing.
you're right.
I
What
know.
is that?
But
Is it a
that's
lion,
it's
a
the
pig? What
mouth
is
of
that?
like a lion or a pig or something, and that's where the
There
water
you
comes
go.
out.
Do you
Fully
remember how much
marble,
he
head to toe.
freaked out when Gary Puppet sent the pictures to King of All Blacks, and he brought it up on the air, and Howard just shut him right down?
Oh,
Yeah,
and
that
then
was
and
awesome.
then
God,
these
it
were
was
gone.
great.
Then
Yes,
these were gone
and then they were
immediately
gone.
after that.
Yep.
And then they were gone.
Gary Puppet's a maniac. He just sends King of All Blacks Howard's real estate.
Look how
pictures.
dated that TV looks.
Oh, it is.
Oh wait!
It's
I
above
have
a
one before
fireplace.
this. I have to go to before this. Hold on one
Oh,
second.
another fireplace. Oh,
Wait, hold on.
That's a
hold
good
on.
shot.
another fireplace.
That's the Justice League of
This.
America.
Another
Okay,
fireplace.
so this picture. So this picture.
No, that's the League of
This-
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
So when you walk in the house, you know these little stupid shit sconces. See them right here.
Yeah.
So when you walk in, I can't see them from this side. Here, they're right here. These
Yeah.
are these.
Azimuth.
So when you walk in straight in, this is the room.
first room.
Okay, so this is the first room. This is where everybody like sits and hangs out and
And
does little
uncomfortable
chitty
chairs.
chat. This is the greeting room, if you will.
Oh,
Yeah, in those chairs.
what's up with that woodwork? I mean, it's
and just faces right out to the water and to the backyard and
the
that
pool.
whole thing. But everything, look at how much work went into these ceilings and to these incredibly gaudy fireplaces. I mean, really, it's just kind of brutal. It's really brutal.
There's no continuity at all, even in the rooms. There's no continuity in the rooms. Forget
No.
about the house. The house has no continuity.
No, there's no
what
flow.
What the hell's this? What
Okay,
is
this is my favorite. So this is living room number 27. Okay, this is sorry. This is the other side. So
Yeah,
this is
okay.
where you walk in, all the way over here. Xavier, can you take off the the chat
yes, ma'am.
on the?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Dennis,
thank
there's
you.
no continuity in his scalp. Why should the room be any
Yeah,
different?
exactly.
Okay, so
There's
here
the
we are.
entryway.
Here's our front. Here's our front entryway. Here's our gaudy piece.
Is that Ben
Here's those
Stern's
two
urn?
things.
Or is it
Probably not.
Tank?
Probably not. Look at the
Dana
sconces
Plato.
here too, and then all the fabric matches. These sconces over
Oh.
here. One of those huge, gross German clocks. Fire going, of course, naturally. Just little tchotchke things.
Yeah, let's
all
turn
over
on the
place.
fire because that's gonna make this picture so much more exciting.
Warmer.
Yeah, it's so warm and so
it's
inviting.
devoid of color.
It's absolutely devoid of any personality whatsoever.
There's
It's
zero
really kind of horrible.
personality.
Was there any
my-
picture else thing here? Okay, no.
Can we go back to the knight helmet?
Oh, Mr. D. Mr. D. They mix arts and crafts with gothic shtick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Horrible.
It's really horrible. All right, so let's go to this one. So this
There it
is.
is, right there, right there.
Let's talk about this. So so here's his
Sir Lancelot's
right,
freaking helmet.
This is
Straight from
absolutely
Sky Mall.
Yeah, that's absolutely like
That's
Sky Mall-esque.
100% Sky Mall.
Why?
Look what goes on here.
Why? What's the point of that? I don't even understand.
Wait. You know what's better? This is classic mistake 101 of
TV
anybody
above the
building a
fireplace?
house. Shit TV above the fireplace that you can't even get into unless you take everything apart to get in there and put a new TV in there. So it's a shit TV.
Yes.
Very, very small. And this is like above the grossly gaudy, ornate fireplace. And so
Robin, that's
here's
a
all
sharp
his
TV.
books. Here's
They'll
all
never
his
go out
books.
of
Here's
business.
like all his Howard Stern books and shit like that. And then over here, more of the same. These are all the same. They're all like the same color.
They're all the same book.
You know, it's all the same.
You know what
book.
that is?
Right here.
Those are all the extras he had to buy to get it on the bestseller list. They're all that's
Yeah,
what they are.
Tales of Narnia. Yeah,
Is it
and then
possible
he
to
has
see
the-
the covers of this book?
This is New York. This is
Then
the
he has the
Hamptons, someone else.
ladders. Then he has that ladder as if where he's going.
He's like 20 feet tall and he puts a ladder.
This is like these are all autobiographies. These are all like books he's gotten from people or that they've signed. There's him and Beth picture.
Oh,
up
good
there.
catch. Is this a crime scene of No More Candle? Where's the No More Candle emanate
This
from?
is you've had enough candle.
You've had enough
This is
candle.
definitely-
Oh, really?
This is definitely you have enough candle.
I think
this
so,
is
too.
where everybody sits and hangs out and kind of chills and whatever.
You mean with the relaxing desk in there? Oh, okay.
Right.
Why is there a desk?
Why is there a desk?
Why
Or
is there
two?
a desk in this room?
Desk or two. This is like
Two desks. Why?
two desks with that horrible with those club with the lion's foot.
Oh my
So-
god.
It's so horrible. Okay, let's move on. All right, so this must be the main dining, meaning when you have
the round
guests over.
table.
There you go.
Let us not forget yet another fireplace with the sconces.
duh.
Although it looks like weirdly low ceilings here, so I'm not
It is a low
understanding,
ceiling.
what this room exactly is. I originally thought it was a dining room, but
There's a
maybe he
big
put this
table.
room together so they could play poker. It almost looks
Are
like
you
it's part of the basement, but it's maybe
There's
not.
windows.
I'm
No,
not
the
really
windows
sure.
see
Well, I mean,
outside.
I mean, look at the scale. How many chairs did they have? That's a big table, man.
Yeah.
It's a
Those
big
are
ass
not
table.
small.
Let's see.
Those are not insignificant
It's
chairs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people. 14
That's a
people.
big
Wow.
table, man.
That is
I think it's
substantial.
kind of
King
like
Arthur-
deceiving.
Yeah,
King
that's the-
Arthur only had 13. I mean, this is bigger than his
Exactly.
table.
And Howard, I swear you're gonna love this. It's only $75,000, and you can use it as a buffet when
Hey,
people come over and you want to
that's
put
a-
things on there. It's just
Is that
perfect.
Is that the table where they killed Rob Stark with the arrows?
Okay, let's go on. All right, this is
Oh,
classic
the basement.
This
With
is
the shitty
classic
guitars.
basement. Yes, with all his
Oh,
shitty
with every
guitars.
crap guitar. Oh,
And I love
pool
the
ta-
glass enclosed pool table here. Like if somebody's gonna like fall over the stairs or something, like they have to
Absolutely,
enclose it with
Robin.
the glass.
That screams, that screams like, like a hotel. I mean, it really does. It looks
He has
And that's
never
that
played
infamous
pool here.
tile.
No.
That's the tile
The
that
man
gave
who
up the
can't-
goods of where he broadcasts.
Can't
Yeah,
play
I mean, it
can't
might
play
be.
guitar.
It could very well be like here or here.
Yep.
Where
Nah,
this looks
Brizzo,
like it would
that's
be
perfect.
like a
It's
wine
Planet
tasting room.
Hollywood decor. It's perfect.
Oh my
it is.
God!
Oh,
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
exactly right.
yes.
Nothing
Yes.
screams poser than hung up guitars than that.
Especially if
Yes.
you don't play.
That you can't play. Can't play pool, can't play guitar, can't bowl.
Like- Liquor
Is there
he
another
doesn't drink.
fireplace?
Don't
Doesn't
insult
drink.
Dave and
Yes, of course
Buster's.
it's
Come
another
on.
fireplace.
Dave and
Of course
Buster's.
it's another fireplace. Silly, silly boy.
damn.
Let's see if we can zoom in on any of this shit up here.
On the gold records he bought from people.
Yeah. Who's that? Lenny
Is that,
Kravitz?
is that Lenny? Yes.
That's
That's,
100% Lenny Kravitz.
that's
my
a poser.
Christ.
That's a poser artist, if ever there was one. That's
Doesn't
just
Lenny
perfect,
Kravitz
man.
want that back so he can get some
Eminem?
lunch money?
Eminem up here.
Ah,
Oh,
good call.
Jesus
Good
Christ.
catch.
God, there's no one of any note there.
You've had enough candle. More candles. Oh look, here you could play chess with 4 other people if you want to.
Of course.
Of
At a solidly marble table. Very important that we have that in the bowling
Is that,
alley.
isn't that the table from the Millennium Falcon where they were playing that game?
Do you think this room has ever been used to its maximum
No.
in any
No.
way, shape? Like, what's the most amount of people it's ever
The
been in
Kimmel
this
kids
place?
were probably
That's
Jimmy
about
Kimmel
it.
and his
That's
kids.
about
yes,
it.
that's it.
We're bowling.
That's exactly it.
Kimmel kids. Get your ass in
You
there,
know what
don't come
though?
out.
No, don't forget. Ed Sheeran said that he came over. They bowled. They hung out down
Sheeran.
here. This is probably like his hangout space. Let me see if I can get in there. I'd like to see.
So this is, everybody should keep this in mind. This is where he's broadcasting from home.
Yeah.
So when he complains about having to come into work, this is where he's broadcasting from.
Ooh, the mirror. Yeah, I see in the mirror.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
See, there's like a long hallway here. There's like a long.
It's a boring looking Telecaster.
Are there security
Well, it
cameras down here?
You would
I don't
think.
know.
You
I
know,
don't see any.
Xavier.
There's gotta be something down
Yes.
here.
Xavier, that's basic bitch Telecaster.
It really is.
It really is.
That's
It's
like the
basic
one you
bitch.
buy like your 16-year-old kid because he wants to learn guitar.
And by the way, what is with this incredibly shitty light fixture right here on wheels?
What about Gary's stools? Wasn't Gary made fun of for like 3 hours for having stools at his? This is okay.
Oh, good catch, John.
Hold on. Okay, so we saw this. This is like yes, bowling alley.
Oh my
Okay, let's
God.
move on.
Ah!
So this is Howard's bedroom. This is that piece of furniture that he said was from the 17th century that the interior designers insisted that he buy. And they had
Sure.
to like retrofit it for the length because
Sure.
back in the old days, you didn't really like fit on beds like this. But look at it. Look at the drapery coming off of the
That screams.
cascading.
All right, that bed
Off of
screams
here.
Pinocchio. I mean,
Look at
Jesus.
look what makes no sense here. Look at the Chinois or Chinoiserie Chinese panel boards that are on either side of the bed.
of
It
a
makes no
European
sense
bed?
to me.
Of a European
Like I don't
bed?
understand what's going on here.
How about the Tony
Something
Coburn
wrong?
hair dye on that white bedding, all over this room?
Oh,
Is this
yeah,
where
you're right.
this where Beth took that picture with the urns? No.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's the same.
That's
room.
Debbie-
Another fireplace.
That's
Unless
Debbie
you-
Tay.
There's two of
Monique.
them. There's two of them, obviously.
Ay, ay, ay.
Good lord.
Poor Bianca's in
skylights.
purgatory then.
Look at no expense spared because we needed these finials, this shit
Yeah.
on top of the. Couldn't just be a normal door. Couldn't just be a normal door. And then how do these mirrored chests go with everything?
They don't.
It makes no sense, you guys. And then why such small windows overlooking the beach? Wouldn't you want to have something that like greets your day and is so
Absolutely.
beautiful?
I think he's
and-
terrified people are taking pictures of him through the windows.
Oh my God, you're probably so right.
I honestly think it's as minimalist.
I
as
think you.
But if
I
you
think
go
you're
to
right.
any,
Oh, look at that! Look at that great
This is
picture.
his men's bathroom. Look at how
I
thick
hate men.
this marble is. Look at
That's
how
marbles.
thick this marble
There's
is.
your
that's
marble,
going on here.
Jackie.
dude, that
That's
is
where your
so
marbles
gaudy.
went.
Oh, it's so gaudy. It's so, and then
Classless.
and then so you have these amazing,
chairs.
truly amazing mid-century modern slingback chairs, right? These are
That's
if-
those are the chairs.
they're
If you
just-
go to the Goodwill
Mid-century
No.
marble sling black chairs.
But then you have this horrendous
So masculine.
painting on top here.
And
And
look
then,
at
like,
the
the
wall.
bizarrely short windows. And then this, like,
They
fully
paid extra
tiled.
for that.
And then, look at the flooring. I mean, just,
You want
and
the
then you need a
flooring?
coffee table. You need a coffee table in your
Yes, it is
in
Charlie.
your bathroom.
So
Let me see what
I
he's
have
reading.
a question. You know, that flooring, it looks like something out of a casino, like so you don't look down.
Oh,
These
you
are all
know,
the
like
same
Old
book, by the way.
Vegas.
Yeah,
Like
that's
Old
Yeah.
Vegas, you
horrible.
don't know what time of the day it is.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
confused.
A cooler.
Jesus Christ! Let me see what
That
the
is
flooring is
so
over here.
tacky, man.
It really is. It's and then look at the sconces. Those are
Yeah.
brutal.
Everything about this
Brutal
screams,
sconces.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Wait, what cologne
just
is
gonna
that? Go back.
I don't know.
Go to
I
left.
couldn't. I couldn't
What
get
is
it
that?
close up on that.
Brizzo
is
goes,
that?
so masculine.
Is that like the one from Anchorman? Black Panther?
That's, yeah, vibranium.
60% of the time it works.
Vibranium
100%.
sinks. Well, that's the picture that King of All Blacks was commenting to Howard about, that Gary Puppets. That's, you know,
This
he
one?
sent him the
Is
whole.
it
Yeah,
really?
this is the one he's talking about, the Moen faucets and the marble. I think this is the exact picture he was talking to Howard about when he shut
Yeah,
him
there's
down.
no way those are mowing.
No,
It's ridiculous
absolutely
if he
not.
thinks that
He
is.
didn't say Moen. I just brought Moen up.
And here's
All right,
Howard's
this
office.
is Howard's office. Let's take a
Oh.
look here.
What a horrible space.
Is that where he
Horrible
writes 50
space.
pages of content a day?
Yeah,
Yes,
Dennis.
he also paints in here as well.
Howard's trying to set the record for most amount of desks with the lowest IQ,
Yeah,
whatever that
exactly.
ratio is.
I think that ratio. I think he surpassed it. Whatever it is. It's
Think
just-
about-
Yet
think of how
another
many-
yet another chess set because you know he's
Of
going to
course,
play anybody
'cause-
in this room.
Think of
And
how many
here's,
trees had to die for that.
Is that Japanese? That lamp?
I think so. You know, I tried to Google it, but it also might be
But
mid-century
why?
modern.
Well, how does
It
that
might
fit
be
in with the
teak.
rest of this?
It
That's a-
doesn't. It doesn't.
That
Nothing
chessboard's
fits
a
in with
metaphor,
anything
Monique.
here.
He's playing chess with the world and the rest of
Yeah.
us.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
there you go.
Wait, but
And
look
we're-
at
while
the
we're
look
playing
at this.
checkers.
Look at this chair. Look at this chair. Another antique. This is like this is really this is the kind of shit you see up at the cloisters.
Yeah.
You know, like it's stuff that when they used to like burn Christians, this is like the kind of furniture that they used to have.
An angle
Holy
only someone
shit.
with scoliosis could
The
handle.
office is not bad. Okay.
The perfect.
this
Not good. I mean, this
This
is.
makes my
Wicked bifida.
stormtrooper helmets look well thought out.
Yes, it does. Okay, let's look at this
Whoa.
room.
Oh, the rope
So-
room. Oh my
The
God.
rope room.
The
So,
rope room.
I'm gonna assume this is off of their bedroom or something. Like this is like another portion of their room. This furniture, by the way, this like dark vintage, like 50s rattan is exorbitantly expensive. Like no joke, a couch like this in vintage probably goes for about, I don't know, $18,000-$20,000. Like seriously. So this is
And
like
it's still
a crazy
rattan furniture. At the end of the day,
rattan
it's still
furniture
rattan.
with the wrought iron coffee table,
Jeez.
which again makes no sense to me.
Doesn't
leading
match.
to leading to the outdoor area. So now I can actually blow these up, which also has like the outdoor furniture, and this is a balcony that overlooks. This is the beach, so this is kind of
broads
like
That's
and
his
a
neighbor that he
slide.
takes the Wi-Fi from.
Don't let
Yes,
don't let
exactly.
Whitney Cummings sit on that couch.
At the
You
sludge
broads in your
factory.
white.
Okay, this is Howard's. Dressing
Closet,
room.
right?
Oh,
So
I've
this
never
is
seen
Howard's
this
closet.
one. I've never
It
seen
looks
this
like a
shot.
closet. It looks like a walk-in
The
closet.
closet he can't come out of yet.
Is that,
Yes, this
that's,
is
That's a-
that'd be where you keep your like your watches and crap like that.
Yes.
And you can see the
Everything.
clothes, the thing in the back.
That's why he puts his nuts.
Exactly. But look at the sconces outside of it that are notched,
Is
that
that
are
a leg
notched
lamp? What
into
is
the
that?
wall.
It's a leg. Yes, it is. It literally is a
leg
leg
lamp.
lamp.
But they're notched into the wall. Like these were custom made to fit into just this space so that they could use this this base. So you probably bought the bases separate from the marble pieces that are on top of it, and then they notched it into fit because you really needed this big fucking ball of shit on
What is
top
that?
of where the sconces are. It looks like a shell
Thank you,
kind of thing.
Sinluhu.
Cindy,
Okay,
that's
so-
you kid. That's a great name for a band back in the '90s.
Brutal
that honestly,
Yeah,
I
brutal
could see that
sconces.
working. I could totally see that working.
That is. Wow.
Man,
Ay,
we're
ay,
open
ay,
for
ay.
the brutal
You know, those
sconces.
pieces like something you get like at a gift shop down in South Florida. You know, at the
Dude,
no, I'm
looks-
sorry, up in Daytona. They're like
This
they're
is like a
the
yeah,
shell
Gate-
things.
This is like a Fifth Avenue antique store, which is
No, you know what it
there
looks
to
like?
rip off tourists.
It looks like one of those really bad consignment stores.
Yeah, it's brutal. And I'm gonna say that this is probably off of that man bathroom, because most walk-in closets would be. That would make sense
They
to me.
would.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. So
Monique, maybe that's the plastic surgery room
yeah, exactly.
where all
That's the guest room, right?
all the stuff is done. Yeah, all the hair plugs.
all
are
the
put
magic
in.
happens.
Yeah, all the
That's
magic,
happens. So
I
this
wonder
would
where
be
they-
like
where he-
just yeah.
I wonder where he has that one machine from Empire Strikes Back where he put the helmet on.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
You know he has something like that.
So this is guest bedroom number 22. Who knows? But this is about the chair, which is probably an antique, tied in with the antique desk, a little writing desk, as if anybody has ever sat there. This is probably like the superior guest bedroom, that overlooks the beach. So it's beautiful and perfect with a multitude. Way too much lighting.
That's the Kimmel
1, 2,
room, right?
3, 4, 5.
Come on,
5
every
lamps.
bedroom needs 5 lamps, right?
And the writing
Hey,
desk. Don't
he's a
forget the writing
minimalist.
desk.
Yeah, minimalist. right.
Yeah,
God.
and we need the window on top here. It's just such odd angles. Everything's just so bizarre to me.
I
Okay, and here's Girl Town. Here's Girl
yeah,
Town.
there it is. There's Beth's bedroom. There is Beth's bedroom.
fit for a princess. It's just fit for a princess.
So where'd they find that wallpaper? Was that like from the Haunted Mansion and
Looks totally like
What,
the
the-
Haunted Mansion.
Disney? I mean,
Okay, so this is
It's a reject.
classic. This is classic something that people used to do back in like the 30s and 20s and very early on, and they would get the wallpaper and then they would print to match the toile curtains.
the toile.
Toile.
Wow.
What?
T-O-I-L-L-E.
No, you're probably right. I'm just laughing at your fashion nomenclature.
Toile.
It's a
Toile.
toile. It's toile curtains. They actually dye these to
Can
match.
we look at those pictures?
Do you know how
look at the
expensive
picture-
that is to do?
If you go
No,
back to
not a clue.
go back to the right, you see the
Back.
pictures on the thing. It looks just like the picture from the video.
It is.
Oh, that.
I want to feel some like it looks.
No,
just
that's
kind of like that.
Bianca,
Yep.
and that's probably like a picture of her. Like,
Yeah,
of
that's
course,
yeah,
she
it's
would have a picture of
definitely
Of course, there's a
herself.
picture of her. Who doesn't have a
But I
picture
think
of
she's
themselves by the
changed
bed?
those since, because don't forget these pictures were probably taken when they first finished the house.
But
So it was looking its
But Monique-
neatest and its best. Yeah.
Monique, they still haven't
look, 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 look.
redecorated since this was built over
only
10
been-
years ago.
It's only been up for a few years. It's not that
Look,
old.
and then look, the
No,
magazine opened
please.
to Beth Stern. To
Oh,
Beth
my
Stern.
God.
Beth
Is it
Stern.
really?
Yes.
Yes.
You're
it is.
right.
Yes, open to
Jeez.
her.
Great catch.
Open to her.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
This is brutal. Honestly, you guys, it's
Oh.
really kind of one of the ugliest houses I've ever seen. Now, while we're talking about this, let's go back a second, shall we? Let's go back to 17 Squabble Lane and let's go look at something
I
of
love
equal
it.
value.
Some comps.
Yeah, let me go to equal value. So we're saying about $35 million. So let's look at this lovely 35. No, that's not the one I wanted to see.
That's a nice
Hold
piece
on.
of land.
Here, this one. $30.9 million, okay?
Okay.
So
Look at the
this is the
interior.
house. Let's take a look. Shall
Oh,
we?
I
now,
like it
now,
already.
keep in mind and
No chimneys,
just do.
though.
Oh yeah. Okay, look.
Oh,
Open,
wow.
clean, white,
Minimalist.
modern. Look, everybody can eat right off the kitchen because that's what normal people do. Light flowing in everywhere. Beautiful wood paneled ceilings, which I fucking love. Oh, look.
Look at the
Beautiful
sitting area.
room looking over the pond and also
are
over
these
to
people,
the
Robin?
beach. Right? Look. White and clean and
Oh, wait, a
airy
master
and
bedroom
bright.
with giant windows. Wow.
Yeah. Look at the bathroom. Okay, marble, sure. But just
still.
That's a nice.
know.
That's a nice bath.
That's really
beautiful
nice.
bathroom. It's a guest
Hey,
room.
you know
Look,
what?
beautiful.
Clearly, they never got Sky Mall.
Look.
Look at the pool.
Just
Oh, it's
beautiful.
an infinity pool. Oh.
Beautiful.
Wow.
There's chimneys. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3. Normal person. 3 chimneys.
They're poor.
Normal
They only have
person.
3
Who are
chimneys.
these people?
There's
Who
only
are
3
these
chimneys.
people? Who are these people?
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
this
even
is a
give you
more
the
expensive
$65
house.
million. $65 million. Okay. Obviously, right on the look, white, clean. This is a
Clean.
well lived in house.
It doesn't look like
White
the
and
inside of a
black.
tree's butthole.
Wait, you mean all the rooms match? Like, is like a cohesive theme?
It's
No.
a thought
Yes,
out
and you can
house.
look
yeah.
at that. You can flow from one room to another and actually feel some sort of a semblance of pattern.
Wow,
Yes,
these bedrooms have
Rizzo.
light.
That's why there's 12 cars in the driveway when they're not there. That's to help, and that's what it takes to clean these
Oh, look at
places.
that kitchen.
It's a
Damn.
nice kitchen.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
Oh.
where's Sir Lancelot's helmet? Huh? Answer that
Exactly.
one.
Look at
Well,
the
that's
look
the
at the theater
theater?
room.
Wow.
See, I like this. Nice couches. Everybody can hang out.
Could this be
You know,
Puff
those-
Daddy's place, Monique, with the white party?
Oh, no, I don't think
Everything's
so.
But that's
ridiculous.
where-
a
white.
Hampton thing, though.
Wait a minute,
man.
where's the glass
People summer
enclosure
there,
around
right?
that pool table?
Yeah.
Someone get hurt.
Yeah, where's the glass enclosure? Exactly.
Oh, come on. Where's all the gaudy...
No bowling alley. Losers.
Losers. And they want how much?
65 million.
65 million, my friends. I wonder if it comes furnished. Oh, look, there's their round table for normal people.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Where's
Yeah.
the
That's the Tween Teen
Omaha from
Titans.
Hogwarts?
Everything matches.
Losers.
It's
Look at
terrible.
these guys.
How big is this? Oh, that's the second floor. Holy shit. Guest house. Oh, my God.
I have one complaint, Monique. Not enough twirl.
Yeah, yeah.
Not enough twirl.
Not nearly enough twirl.
No.
Let me see. This is a 9-bedroom, 10-bath, 10,400 square feet.
It's a
So
big house.
smaller. It's smaller than Chimneyville.
It's
I
about
wanna-
it's 17. It's there's a 17,000,
square feet
right?
smaller. 5,000.
This is
Yeah.
10,000.
I want to pee in that pool.
I want to pee in the pool.
Yeah, look. Here, this almost looks the same. Okay, wait. Why is
Wait,
this?
go
Not
back to
quite.
go back to the library. Go back to the
This
library.
is very similar. They look like the same pictures. I bet you the same decorator
Oh, wait,
did this
look
house.
at that. That's a real library. Like, look,
Yeah,
see?
it's lived in books. All their
Nice,
shit
comfortable
mail
couch.
piled over here.
But a nice big
Yeah.
comfortable couch you can
Way
sit
too
on.
way too
and-
close to the TV though. By the way, way too close.
Yeah, that's still
Ah,
kind
no,
of
you never
dated,
be
but
too close.
it's a lot. It's a huge step up.
It is. Yeah. No,
Jesus.
look, light, airy, light, airy.
Look at that
And
little
probably
hotel room.
used 20% of the year, folks. If you're wondering why the terrorists hate us, I bet you they use this house.
Isn't the whole
20% of the
thing?
year.
The point of the Hampton is rich people summer there.
Summer.
Right?
That's it. Not
Pretty
live,
much.
So they all
summer.
Pretty much.
So 90% of the houses are going to look like this. It's all summery, whitey, stuff like that. Nobody is in their right mind would buy a house that looks like freaking Dracula's interior in the Hamptons. It
And
just
nobody
wouldn't.
lives in the Hamptons in January.
Exactly.
Nobody lives
Amazing,
in
right,
January.
guys?
Except Beth.
Amazing.
It's yeah, exactly. It's
So
beautiful.
yeah, there we go. This is what your house can be, and this is what your house. I bet you this is actually going to be a hard house to sell because it is very dated. And you're right. How old is the house now?
Howard's
Who,
house.
Howard's?
12 years old now.
It's
Like
maybe
2011.
more.
yeah. Wasn't it like shortly after he came over to sell? it?
Serious.
Like
Yeah.
a couple years
like
into it.
07, right? 07, 08.
Yeah, something like that.
And they kept renovating it.
8, 9,
09?
10, 11, 12, 13. So what is it? 16 years?
That's still a
17
new
years?
house, man.
Yep.
17 years, and it already looks dated.
It looked dated
It's
5
totally
years
dated,
afterwards. It just everything
It's
in it
kinda
was
gross.
so. It was so poorly done. It is
It
Dracula's
looks.
lair.
It looks. Yeah, it's. You're right. It's dated. It looks like there should be a note saying, "Hey, check Y2K computer." You know.
That's right, Chaka Khan. Christy Brinkley started the live all year round in the Hamptons, and Beth wants to do everything Christy Brinkley does. So
Well,
she
Bethany
imitates-
Frankel lives out there all year round. Allie Wentworth lives out there most of the year round, although they have an apartment in the city. But a lot of the women
Yeah.
folk
Yep.
live there all year round while the husbands have to go into the city to go do whatever it is that they do. I'm positive of it. So she has her little coterie of stay-at-home friends who
But
do nothing but hang out.
But the difference is, Trees, those people get to go on vacation to the Caribbean, to Europe, the Mediterranean during the winter, while Beefus is there cleaning up cat poop. There's
Rich
a huge
people
difference.
summer there. Howard hides there. That's
Yeah.
a great analogy.
So, but here, another point, though, that kind of put a button on everything is about this whole trip. everybody else that was anybody was over in the south of France during his vacation because
What,
there's
for
two
Cannes?
huge.
For the Cannes Film Festival.
There's Cannes, and then there's the Monaco Grand Prix, where if you're anybody,
right.
if you're
Well,
anybody,
he's not
you're
traveling.
going to
He
both
doesn't
of
care
those
about that.
things. But
But
I'm
he
just
doesn't
saying
care
though.
about any of that stuff.
Yeah, but
I
he's saying
understand.
like the mindset. The mindset.
mindset.
The old decrepit, paranoid of the world mindset that he has versus anybody who has that kind of scratch. Just
Yeah.
enjoys
That's if you
life,
like
you
to
know?
travel. He doesn't like to travel. He's not that person.
Okay.
Right?
Beefus would slaughter those bunnies to go to Monaco. Slaughter them.
God.
I mean, it wouldn't
She
even be a
would.
thought.
She would fatal attraction those rabbits so
Yeah,
freaking
exactly.
fast.
First off, I don't think she could point Monaco out on a map. I don't
Doesn't matter.
think that she knows,
Oh, she knows
what that
about
race
it. Oh,
is.
you're right. She couldn't, but she knows about it.
She know.
I
It
think-
knows. It knows.
I've decided that I think that she's really, really not smart. Like I don't think
No,
that she
really?
has any.
No.
I don't think she knows where I don't think she could point Monaco out on a map.
Yes, but
Do
it
you?
knows that
Of
you go
course.
there to be seen.
Of course.
Yeah.
But she knows of it.
Yeah.
You know that's where the rich people. She knows that's where George Clooney has a house.
But
you know?
that's a very international set. That's a whole different level of
Okay.
person.
Okay.
Like, that's
Mo,
not her.
You're right.
You know
she
that.
doesn't know where it is, but she knows of it.
Yeah.
Arm can't find Monaco on a map either.
But
You mean Kelly Monaco?
Because
That's mean.
Heidi Klum always makes an appearance there.
Heidi
Always.
Klum. Heidi Klum is like yachting off of like Croatia. She's like
everywhere,
in,
man.
Actually,
she's
she
celebrating
was in the south
4th of
France.
July in Paris. I mean, she's like everywhere. She
no, I've been
will
fo-
follow the crowd. There's
Yeah,
an
exactly.
international set of people, and
Yep.
then there's like the Beth and Howard set of people. And I don't think
And
anybody's
they're not
quite like
invited
Beth
to
and
their
Howard.
reindeer games.
You know, I don't think anybody's quite like them. I don't think that.
No,
I don't think
they're
that
not.
people care to be like them, and that's why most people aren't going to see. That's why nobody's coming to see them this summer. You know, so whatever. All right, so we just wanted to share that with
Definitely
you
not
and
Robin.
pick apart his house and let you see what's going on in there. That's all.
What's doing?
Just wanted to do a little show and tell of the house. That's
Howard knows
all I
about it
got.
going. Good one.
Oh yeah, so programming note for next week. Yes, somebody who knows that I'm going to Portugal. So yes, I am away next week, and Bon Jovial will be hosting the show, and then the following Wednesday, you know, I pulled the trigger on tickets to go see The Cure on a Wednesday night, and I didn't realize that it was like you know. Wednesday, yeah, I know. I'm
Will
sorry.
you be wearing your helmet, your night helmet? To the...
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I promised Bond that I would get him like a T-shirt or a hat or something like that.
Do you think that helmet has Ned Stark's head still in it?
yes, exactly. No, that actually looks like exactly like something from Sky
It's
Mall.
Sky Mall.
That is
100%
that
that's
is
Sky Mall.
absolutely Sky Mall.
Night helmet. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
And it's
Yes,
all
it's an
scaled
event.
wrong. It wouldn't fit his like Cro-Magnon head.
Well, okay, this isn't exactly the one, but you know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Sky Mall.
Sky Mall.
Mess.
I used to love Sky Mall.
Macedonian battle.
Oh, that's like the 300.
That's too fancy.
Too
That's
nice,
too
huh?
fancy.
Okay.
They have. Just go Google images. Just go Google images. I'm sure one of those will pop up. Oh, Jesus Christ. The hell? Never mind.
Never mind.
Oh my God! Can we get that bell diver helmet?
Oh
That'd be
yeah, the
pretty
bell
cool.
diver helmet.
There's Sasquatch.
Yeah.
That's exactly his style right there,
this?
Hair growing helmet.
It's a hair growing helmet. Wow.
Good Lord.
man.
Good Lord.
Oh my God!
Okay, enough of this. All right, so we're leaving you now. I can't believe that we went on as long as we did. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, guys, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
I guess so. It'll
I
be interesting to
guess.
see how it's gonna work out for us. So thank you all for hanging with us. I will be doing a photo presentation from Portugal. I'm actually going to a wedding, so it's not really that much fun. But you know.
Oh yeah.
whatever.
How many chimneys will be at the wedding
Yeah,
reception?
I don't know. All I know
Yeah,
is that
yeah,
the
yeah.
dress I am wearing is so much more gorgeous than like 97% of the shit that Beth wears
You gonna
like
bring
a
back some
fraction-
Yeah,
Spartans?
well, how's your Wisconsin game then, huh?
No, you know what I'm gonna bring home? Some sheets and towels.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta replace. You gotta make sure you don't invite her back over though.
It
She'll
better
ruin
be
it.
12. It better be 12.
She's gonna have a robe that says
Do you
property of
not know
Hotel
the word
Portugal.
twirl?
Nope.
It's like so funny to me. It's like here, TOILL.
Sorry, I didn't go to the Fashion Institute of Technology with Stephen A. Smith, and I don't know your little nomenclature.
Here, look here, just so you see what I know what I'm talking about here. You
Oh
bastards.
God, no!
Here,
come
twirl.
on, come on.
Twirl.
We're done.
Twirl is a fabric that is like kind of monochromatic, and it's usually like a cream with a color on top of it, and yeah, like that. So it's twirl. It's very French.
Wow.
Yeah,
and very ugly.
How do you get W out of that in the pronunciation? This is TOLL.
French.
Sadly,
like
Frank, no, I do
Mauricio
not
Valier.
speak Portuguese. I could barely utter a sentence in Spanish.
Rest in peace, Tina Turner
Vicino
and Jim
Italiano.
Brown. I should
Oh,
say.
yeah.
I found
Yes,
a great
yes,
clip
yes.
of Howard claiming he blew off Tina Turner to come out to introduce her on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, really?
Yes. Remember when he was promoting Private Parts on SNL? Tina Turner was the musical guest, and Alec Baldwin was the host, and he claims he blew off Tina Turner. He wouldn't introduce her.
Coach, it's not next week. I don't leave until Friday of next week.
Oh wait,
It's
you're
the
gonna be
week
here
after.
next week.
Yeah, I'm here next week. It's the week after.
Oh, okay.
Who's hotter, Kate or Megan?
Melrose Place is hotter. Best principal.
Megan. Megan actually has some, spice to her. Kate is just a.
who's
ironing
smarter?
board.
We're blabbering
Kate or
about the
Megan?
Royals.
Kate.
Goodbye. Good night, guys.
Yeah, all right, we're done. Okay, so
We're
we're done.
done.
We will see you next week. Thank you, everybody, for talking to us tonight. Thank you, everybody who gave us some super chats. We really appreciate it, and we will see you, I guess, next week. Hey guys, thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any further discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forums section. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so you know when we're doing a new show. Thanks.